And we're live. Everyone's
on
here.
This episode of Guitar Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Bert and Joe are geeking out over their guitars, talking about letters and stuff like
Joe
that.
Tell us how he likes
Yeah.
to drop his G string.
Letters.
Hey, I'm
That's
not
why
going to
I
judge.
tune the letters that I like.
Chuck, you mean you don't understand the standard alphabet?
I barely have a grasp on regular old, like, kindergarten level English, let alone all 24 of those complicated letters. All right, we're here. We're going to play some Devil Lich, 5th edition, 15th level. Yeah, I have no idea. All my audio's working. Good. So let's see. We got some stuff going on. We'll do introductions in a second because Joe's Wizard's hanging out with us until we finish this thing off. And then Jake is finally got his replacement for Levi. Let's turn that on. Because, you know, his character got dead. And it was Bad News Bears.
That's why you don't walk directly into a trap in the dungeon.
That's generally how that goes, yeah.
I mean, that's how they're designed to be used.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you don't walk into it, then it's just kind of a bust, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
Trap
a waste.
makers around the world cry when no one steps into them.
So real quick, we're on the 3rd level. You've taken care of the gold room. You totally failed the sword puzzle, but you still got the piece of the sword. You went and you dealt with the ghost in the forge. After he put the sword back together for you, so you have the completed sword from all the shards. But then the ghost possessed Bjorn's body and tried to murder the party. But luckily, our new wizard friend had a quick counter for that by dispelling the magic on the anvil that was binding the ghost. And then you went into this strange little library thing. Has a silence cast over it, so yeah, no one can hear anything inside there. But once again, our new wizard friend was able to very quickly find the hidden door. So you know where the hidden door is. I don't think you figured out the exact trick on how to get through it, but I have a very good idea on what Bjorn's solution is going to be. So
We're gonna pick the lock, right?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Pick it real hard.
Pick it right out of the door.
Yeah.
Pick the door right out of the lock, you mean?
One of
Yes.
those. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into introductions. Tell me who you are, who you're playing. And then we'll get back into this, see how many characters die tonight, and see if we can slay the Devil Lich. So, Bert, why don't you lead us off?
Hey, I'm Bert, and I'm playing Bjorn, Battleborn, Mage Killer Extraordinaire, and I might be wearing pants now.
I think you are. I think it was...
because I took the pants from a corpse.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're wearing Levi's pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Levi's, but Levi's pants.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
important.
They're
Not the
they're cut
brand
off
Levi,
jeans,
but pants peeled off the corpse of a man named Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't for me. It was for everyone else,
Right.
really. I mean, you know,
It was-
because I like the breeze.
It was a little
Good.
distracting for everyone else, so...
We don't mind the breeze. It's just when we're downwind.
Yeah.
Sometimes the sword fighting got a little distracting.
Oh, wow. All right. Speaking of that comment, Dan, who the hell are you?
Dan with the Defenders of Kobold, and I'm playing our cleric Grimgar, who doesn't have a whole lot of clericing left in him at this point. So we'll see how that goes.
Who needs
Now
spell
it's just
slots?
Who needs spell slots? Now I'm just a dwarf in a suit of armor.
That's,
You've got your amazing channel divinity. At
I
least.
do. I still have my channel divinity, but
there you go. All right. Moving on down. We got us an Eddie.
I'm an Eddie. I do a lot of things. I get blamed for a lot of things, at least as an Eddie. But I am Eddie, and I am with the Defenders of Kobold, and I am playing the Knight. Fancies himself a sort of brooding, hide in the shadows, super killer, but really he's just kind of I don't know, there.
Okay. Okay. And you got your little imp friend.
I do have an imp friend who, for the short period he was played by Jake, was far more charismatic than I.
We'll go ahead and follow that on through to Jake. You got a new character tonight.
Yes, I do. He will be, well, first of all, I'm Jake with the Defenders of Cobalt as well, and I'll be playing a Kenku Ranger / Rogue named Cicada, because they tend to have human names based on the sounds they like to make.
There you go.
Cool.
And remind everyone what happened to Levi.
He went to pick up a piece of sword that was stuck in some industrial ye old super glue, and in so doing, he set off a few arcane traps. He survived the first one, but then the second one killed him outright.
That it did.
And that's why you have to use proper solvent against glue.
That's
You
true.
became a pocket Levi.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he became a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Very cool.
but when we chose him, he it was not
It wasn't good.
yeah,
Wasn't fresh.
it wasn't fresh.
Yeah. All right. Moving on down the line, we got us a Joe.
Hello, I'm a Joe. I popped up trapped underneath some coins, all kitted out to be annoying with cancellation and warding spells. So
It's been handy
pure
so far.
utility abjuration wizard.
Very cool. Last but not least, hiding down there in the corner, we got us a Jeremy.
Hello. I'm going to be playing the neutral hungry lizard man of the group, Yuan T. Echo Knight, who's just a dirty, cheap bastard.
That's fantastic. Absolutely. So let's get a little reminder of this room. Yeah, when you open the door, well lit for magical stones that were set into the walls at regular intervals, sending a yellow light throughout the laboratory. Chairs, desks, shelves, all constructed of dark woods, filled with leather books. There's a slight wrinkle of stale air that mixes with the scent of ink. And yeah, books of all sorts and sizes. Dominant feature was a large mahogany fitted slate board on the northern wall, and then further along the east was a large desk. You did find, hiding in the room, a large box, and inside that box was another box. The smaller box was trapped, but thanks to our cleric's Feast of Heroes and an immunity to poison for the entire party, it didn't matter because
We just eat that stuff up.
yeah, it's fantastic. But then our wizard friend was able to detect that there is a hidden door behind this bookshelf, kind of on the south east, where I'm pinging. That's where we're going. I guess the other important thing is this entire room was affected by, or is currently under, some kind of silent spell. So there's absolutely no sound within the room.
Is it like a hard cut right at the door? Like
Yeah.
on one side of the door, it's fine. On the other
Yep.
side,
Absolutely, it is. So, what do y'all want to do?
I believe we're going to go open the door.
Okay. Oh, that also I need to give a refresh on that. So the knights, in that one chest, you did find some potions.
Woo!
And
Drinky drinks. Time to get our drink on.
yeah, Vanril was able to identify it. Let's see. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. And a reminder, 4 potions. When they were identified, they are all potions of Lich transformation.
We can all be liches.
Not all, but
No, it
I mean,
transforms liches.
We
Into
kill
mice.
the ones who don't transform. Thus, we all can be liches.
Oh, okay. All
You know,
by
it's
elimination.
yes, it's a selective all.
A selective all, the best kind.
supernatural selection.
Okay.
Well, Bjorn will see about wrenching the facade of a bookcase away from the secret entrance that he's been directed to.
No.
And all the while, he's doing barbarian poetry, which is much like cowboy poetry. It is very poignant. But since there's a zone of silence, no one will ever know his words.
Now remind me, what is your, if I tell you to make an athletics check and you roll me a 1, what are you going to get?
15.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an athletics test.
Okay.
Yeah, not a problem. I knew it wasn't going to be a problem, but you
never know.
grab this bookshelf and it seems like it's meant to slide maybe. So the question I have is, are you going to Kool-Aid Man through this bookshelf, or are you just going to grab it and rip it down?
I think sliding it might actually trigger a trap, so I'm just going to rip it down.
Okay, very cool. So you grab it and you just wrench it free from the wall. It falls to the ground, and there is a hall behind it.
So once I've done that and I step over the threshold as I continue my barbarian poetry, can now I hear myself?
Yes, you can. Once you step through that threshold, your barbarian poetry it's only audible to you because it doesn't carry through the silenced zone. But
so the last lines of the poetry is, and so I started punching.
Oddly enough, that is how all barbarian poetry ends. Jake, do you have your character there? Did I give you permissions to it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm looking at his spells.
Cool.
Right
So I'll give it to you. You all enter in this long, narrow hallway. And it just leads to a regular looking door at the end of the hall.
Meat suit, Sally forth.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you send meat suits on forward. You meat suits able to open the door without trouble. Like it just opens freely. Looking in, it's this large circular chamber, about 30 feet in diameter. Doesn't appear to be any exits. Ceiling's about 30 feet high. The walls are smooth stone. And in the center of the room, it's a little larger than what it actually should be, is a 5-foot diameter stone column that's about 20 feet high. And it glistens with moisture. Now, everyone can freely hear, so...
What do our ears hear?
Well, I meant just in this hallway, you can all talk to each other.
Oh,
That's what I
I'm
was getting at.
curious if we hear anything, but
If you want to give me a perception test.
I do.
Please let it be bodily noises that people thought were going to be muffled.
Oh, wow.
Wow, a 30. That is fantastic.
I hear
We
your
found
farts
the executive
preparing.
restroom.
Yeah.
You hear them gurgling before they're even released.
Yeah.
As you kind of let your ears focus on the room, you listen, kind of drown out the sounds of your companions. You can hear from this column, you can hear like the sound of air, like moving air, rushing air, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'll pass that along. I don't know what to do with it, but
All right.
is it in
Bjorn
the ceiling or the ground?
The column starts on the ground and goes about 20 feet up.
All the way to the ceiling, or not quite?
No, the ceiling is about 30.
Okay, just it's a windy, wet column.
It's wet on the outside. Sounds like it's windy on the inside.
Skittles.
So what's the plan?
I suppose someone should be dumb enough to go in the room first.
Hey, meat suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
is it
just-
not letting you through?
It's not.
No.
There, it should let you. Oh,
Yeah,
that's why. Hang on.
Oh no. The door is shut.
There.
There is
Chuck,
no
I don't
way.
know if I'm supposed to be able to, but I cannot move my imp.
Give me a second here.
I cannot move him. He want to move for me.
I might have
Despite
broken.
all of the anger I hurl at him. Maybe he's just had enough. Maybe he's unionizing.
I might have deleted the imp's character sheet.
Oh,
I was frustrated with how slow Foundry was loading earlier, so I went on a delete spree, and I'm like, crap, I needed those monsters. So just tell me where you want your imp to go, and I'll move the imp for you.
Usually just right wherever I am. That's
Okay.
fine.
I can't see. I don't have access to my light options.
It should be down below your character sheet. If you click on it,
Yeah,
right click
but,
on it.
but I can't. Oh, there we go.
There you go. I got it turned on for you.
Yeah, I can't actually activate the buttons for it,
Who knows?
but I can move. Strange.
You are indeed shiny, Jake. So
Indeed.
shiny.
So yeah, meat suit, you move around. Seems to be completely empty. Don't see any doors in this room.
We need to like climb up to the top of this and look at it.
You want to give it a go?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got people who can fly, right?
yeah, or I can facilitate it basically between the create them in midair and then levitate with the boots.
Okay. Yeah, so if you do your fancy little switcheroo, if you kind of get up on top, you can see the top of this column. It's kind of sealed with a flat stone on the top, but it's got like holes drilled through the top of it. Yeah.
I'll share that with everybody.
So it seems like it's meant to have something go through it.
I would
Can you have like
assume
meat
so.
suit stand on it, maybe?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, meat suit stands on it. Nothing happens.
It's you said it has holes drilled in it.
Yeah, like small, like dime-sized holes drilled along the top of it.
If I get myself up there too, as long as I can see through the hole, I could dismiss him and then recreate him on the other side, like inside of it, and see what
sure.
happens.
is there anything interesting about the floor?
It seems just to be a stone floor. Not a whole lot to it. If you want to do like perception tests, I can reveal more information about the room that you might find. But yeah, if you want to peer into one of these holes, ouch.
It seems to be holding me upright. It's doing its job. Good floor.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Gosh.
Do you not have any bonus to perception?
No, I don't.
Wow.
I guess.
So I'll say the night you see Bjorn's investigation.
I have investigation. I don't have perception.
Okay. You see, the night you see Bjorn's investigation of the floor. And the only thing that you really see that's a little odd is that there is a seam along the base of this column where it sets on the floor.
Ah. Are there any places on the column where one could perhaps gain purchase?
Like climbing it?
Well, I guess maybe that's not the right way to think of
looking
it,
to, like, turn it or
to
something?
grab and move in any direction.
No, it's pretty smooth.
Okay.
So yeah, you're not finding anything. So Cicada, you're still out in the hallway. Are you moving to the room or are you staying in the hall?
I'm staying in the hole
Okay.
just to make
So-
sure I don't get killed.
Probably a good decision.
Silas, you peer down into the hole. Is this what you're wanting to do?
Yeah, basically I want to peer down into it, and then if I can see through it, I want to dismiss the current meat suit and create a new one inside
You've
of it.
got like dark vision, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. You peer down inside. You can hear and you can feel the movement of wind in these holes, but yeah, you can look inside. and you dismiss your meat suit, and you resummon your meat suit inside of this column. All of my things are broken now. This is what I get for getting delete happy.
Deleted it too much.
I deleted it too much. Oh, crap. Does meat suit take a 12?
That would miss.
Okay. I really shot myself in the foot with all my deleting.
Yay, the dungeon's no longer dangerous.
Quick, everyone, run to the end.
Run to the end. Quick, while everything's still deleted.
Except we can't find the end. We're
Okay.
not smart enough because the end's
Crap!
been deleted.
He
too.
deleted the bridge to the end.
Haha. Okay. You can feel all of a sudden this wind starts whipping around real violently around your meat suit. And as this happens, the door slams shut to the room.
Oh,
I didn't brace it this time.
You did not.
Forgot.
we got rusty.
So Cicada,
rusty.
you're on the other side of this door as it closes. As you watch, the door slowly starts to shift and rotate around out of view.
Another one of these.
As the rest of you begin to feel kind of like there's a sudden kind of jerk of movement as the room starts to spin.
How hard does it spin?
Is it just the floor that's spinning or the walls?
The floor and the walls.
Oh.
Is it spinning pretty hard?
Not yet.
Cool. Well,
But you
while
can
it's slowly
feel-
spinning, I'm going to walk up the wall and stand on the wall.
Okay, not a problem.
Also spinning too, though.
Well, that's fine, but I imagine it's rotating. So I'm essentially just standing on what is now a rotating hamster wheel. If I'm standing sideways on the wall and I'm rotating with it.
Why don't we go ahead and just do some initiative?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just do this in structured time.
Oh, I rolled poorly. Man, I've rolled terrible for initiative this whole campaign.
Oh, how to?
Click on the
On
little
the
fist,
fist
tab,
icon.
and you can just click on the D20 icon next to your name.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Like that. Nobody did worse than me. So that's the important thing.
So, Joe, you start us off.
Okay. Do I hear anything different once the room starts moving?
You can hear grinding of stone as the room and the floor or the walls and the floor start spinning. And you can also hear the increased sound of wind movement coming from the center column.
Center column. Okay. Is the center column moving with the room?
Nope.
Or is it staying
It's stationary.
and we're like spinning around it?
You're spinning around it.
And you said, how many holes are there about roughly on it?
I don't know, 15,
Like, okay.
more than 10, less than 20. Of course, you haven't seen it
Okay.
yet. You're just going off of what Silas has conveyed.
I thought we could see the holes on the.
No, they're on the
outside of it.
very top of this 20-foot column.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. So the column doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, does
It
it?
does not, no.
Fantastic. Well, screw the walls. I'm just flying up to the top of the column.
Once it's your turn, you can do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, in the meantime, that means you guys should all probably duck because I'm sticking away out of the wall now.
I want to use my boots of levitation and move off the ground a little bit and kind of like drift towards the column and start pulling myself along the side of it as well.
Okay. So you're pulling yourself up the column. Not a problem.
Yep.
All right. The movement of the room increases. Why don't everyone who's on the floor or wall give me an athletics test. Sorry. Even with rolling a 2, you still pass it, Bjorn.
His toes just grind into the
30.
snow.
That's fantastic.
Grief.
Cool. So it's just the 3 of you, yeah. As you can feel it moving, you wobble a little bit, but you're able to keep your footing.
So while you guys are all kind of wobbling around, I'm doing like cartwheels down the walls.
You're
Silas.
not helping.
Yeah. So I do have the blind fighting style. So I'm not sure if I'm able to be aware. Like I saw it pop up saying earth or air elemental. I don't know if there's like actually a thing in there.
Only time will tell. Do you want to start attacking?
Yeah, like as if there was something basically with blind fighting style, you can, even if something's invisible, if it's within 10 feet of you, you can still know it's there.
Yeah, in this case, you would definitely get the feeling that you're in the presence of some air-based creature,
Okay.
an air elemental. Yeah.
All right. Well, Silas will kind of like just do like the tiniest little baby jump, like just an inch up and then levitate. So he's not touching anything. And then he'll have his meat suit start attacking from the inside.
Sure. So go ahead and roll some attacks for your meat suit.
I need to get back to that's under inventory. There we go.
Yeah, 24 is a hit.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3.
All of them are hits. Oh, there's damage there. Yes.
Yes, so it should be
71 points of damage.
Holy crap. That's a lot.
Grey Whip Mastery is a hell of a thing.
You said 71? Goodness gracious. Well, it's still up. It's definitely angrier than it was before.
Sorry.
But
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it. I'll hold off on any Nova stuff just in case.
Okay. Cicada, you're on the outside of this room and you can see it's rotating. And it's not going fast enough so far that like you can still see the door move through. The door's closed, but you think if you could get the door open, you might be able to leap in there or at least come up with some other kind of thought process.
I have an idea. I'm going to use my innate spell casting to cast my once per day etherealness spell.
Ooh.
And then I will walk through the door into the room.
Very
Oh
cool.
God.
So yeah, all of a sudden,
I cannot be perceived. I'm in the ethereal plane
Oh,
right now,
okay.
but I can see the world around me.
okay. How long do you
So
stay?
I'm just going to walk into the
Yeah.
up to 8 hours.
Wow.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna walk into the room, see it spinning, and then move a foot up off of the floor so as to not have to deal with that and just kind of observe my surroundings a bit.
Okay, cool. Bjorn.
Is the pillar in the middle of the room spinning, or is it just the floor?
Just the wall and the floor, and they're spinning together. The pillar is stationary.
Then I will make my way to the pillar and basically just shove my fists into it enough to get a handhold and get up off the floor.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an athletics test here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Good God.
Good
You
Lord.
just, it's like those old, cartoons where someone's so strong that they just punch their fingers right
Yep.
into the stone and start climbing up it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you start doing. You start climbing up. Are you climbing to the top where Silas is at?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Just make my way up those slowly.
cool. The night, you're on the wall and it's spinning.
I will leave the wall and fly up to the top of the column.
Okay. So do you walk along the ceiling, or can you fly?
I mean, I can fly, so I have wings. So I'll just fly up there, and then if there's a space between the ceiling and the top of the column,
So the
then I
column,
will probably.
yeah, the column is 20 feet up, and the ceiling's 30 feet up. So there's 10 feet between the top of the column and the ceiling.
Is the ceiling spinning?
No.
Then yeah, I'll just stand on the ceiling, kind of offset, so I'm not right above the column, but just to the side,
Okay.
kind of looking at it.
Give me a perception test.
Okay.
Take a look. Okay, yeah, you make it up there, no problem. You can see just slightly off to the side and underneath of you, Silas, Bjorn, hanging out on the top of the column.
Awesome.
Cool. Grimgar.
Oh, aren't you all just so fancy? I'm probably just gonna take some like pittons and put 2 of them in the ground in front of my feet and 1 of them in the wall to the side. So I got something just to put my feet in against and hold on to with my hand, and I'm just gonna write it out.
I won't make you roll for that. You set yourself up some braces and you're holding on tight. Joe, we're back at the top.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm like climbing up along this column, and then if I look down into that, does it feel like the air's coming out of these holes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now there's 3 of you up there currently. It's pretty crowded.
Right. Well, I'm just getting like my head level
because you're
up
still
there.
levitating.
I don't need to, right. So I'm kind of like hanging off the edge of it. I think I don't want to burn like a real expensive spell here, but I probably would need line of sight. Has it been relayed that we know there's an air elemental inside there?
Yeah. Or I mean,
Okay.
I suppose.
Yeah, we can say you called it out. Yeah.
There is a something
Okay.
up there.
Yeah, you can hear swinging, and
Winding.
Right.
you at the very least you would know that his echo or whatever is attacking something in there.
Problem is I can't see in there.
You cannot.
I want to cast light on because there's like a surface
Yeah.
on the top of this column. Can I cast light on that surface
Sure.
so that it shines down into it?
So the problem here is if you ever try to look in from, well, the entire thing would be illuminated top and bottom, wouldn't it? Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you cast light on it, you can peek inside. You see the meat suit, and you just see this like dervish of wind just whipping around the meat suit.
Okay. On my next turn, I'll have an action to be able to cast a spell at it, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I do for this.
The spinning of the room suddenly stops. So Dan, give me an athletics test with advantage
Oh boy.
because you set those pittons to brace yourself.
I got one thing done, sort of right.
As you go tumbling to the ground.
Oh yeah, both of them were bad.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden the sound of air increases as this air elemental inside of this column comes just rushing out like, pressure jets of air out of these holes. So Silas and Bjorn, I need you to make me strength saving throws.
Does it have to travel outside of the
It
meat
will,
suit
yeah.
reach?
So if you got
'Cause
some...
I
yeah.
do have some chicanery.
Okay, well, get your chicanery on because, yeah, it's coming up and out. So if you got chicanery, let's do it.
I'll do the because if I hit with the opportunity attack, I miss. Oh well.
Oh, okay.
If I had hit with the opportunity attack, it would have stopped it
Oh, it would have stopped movement.
because I have Sentinel.
Oh, okay.
But I failed, so I didn't contain it.
Okay. So
I
yeah,
had one job.
Bjorn and Silas strength saves.
So I'm trying to click on the strength as a save, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
If you hover over underneath it, there should be like the mod on the left and then the bigger number of the save on the right.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
Nice.
letting me
I don't
do it.
know.
I'm just
I
going to
just
roll a
click on-
d20 that.
I just click on the letter at the top and then it prompts me for ability or saving throw.
oh, there you go. You're right.
Okay, 31. Not a problem, Bjorn.
Nice.
No, mine didn't roll. I'm sorry. Just being a little weird. Try that one more time. We can, but it won't do it. Okay, I'll just roll it manually.
Okay. $15.
Wow.
Does that pass? It
It
does
doesn't.
not. Okay.
I'll use I've got Indomitable. I've got that twice. So I
Okay.
get 2 rerolls in a day for saving throws.
Cool.
So retry that.
Nope. Still don't pass. All right.
That's all right.
So Bjorn, you take 10 points of damage as this air elemental just kind of explodes out from underneath of you. Silas, you take 21 points and you're thrown off of the top of the pillar and you collide with the wall nearby. So go ahead and take me another 6. So it's going to be 27 points altogether.
all right.
And now, nope, that was the wrong button.
I assume face down on the ground will just say, okay, fool.
Yeah. That's the button I need to click, and let me adjust some walls.
With no intent to catch him at all. Unless he happens to fall on me, you know.
As this air elemental is now visible on top of the column there, right next to Bjorn. So I'll put you right there, Bjorn. All right, Silas, you're on the ground.
Okay. I'll use half my movement to stand up, and then I'll kind of hop up in the air just a little bit and levitate. And then since my meat suit hasn't been killed off, I'll have him just float up.
Okay.
And well, no, he can't. I'll have to. I'll dismiss and recreate. Is what I would have to do
Okay.
because I can't make him move through the holes.
No.
So yeah, no, I'll dismiss him as a free action. Use my bonus action to create a new one next to the
Okay.
air elemental,
Okay.
and then swing away.
Sounds like a plan. 19 is a hit. 24 is a hit. 12 is a miss.
That's okay.
So 46 damage.
That's it for me.
Very cool. All right. Cicada.
Is the elemental visible from inside the room?
Yeah, it's up on top now. So yeah, everyone can see it.
Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and dismiss my etherealness and back into this plane. And then I will cast banishment on the elemental.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So it'll have to make a DC 15 charisma save.
Okay.
How charismatic is this elemental? Hopefully not very.
Not very, from my opinion.
Hopefully it's
Turns
got
out
good
he's
charisma.
Guy's a
Dave
jerk.
Farley.
Yeah. Hasn't even introduced himself yet.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Hi, my name is.
Oh, wow. This is going to
And
be.
how does one pronounce that?
Yeah.
exactly?
There you go, Jake.
Ooh.
Got the
As
So, yeah.
charisma of a fart.
you banish the air elemental.
Nice.
I assume being an air elemental, his home plane is the elemental plane of air.
You would think, yeah.
So I'm just going to sit down on the floor for a minute and allow my spell to just banish him to the elemental plane of air.
Okay, he's banished. So you all have what, about a minute till he comes back?
Nope, because he's a native of that realm. So long as my spell goes uninterrupted for a minute, he stays there.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
It's really good.
So you're in this now disarmed room.
So just to be clear, Jake was intangible, right?
Yeah.
And just shows up.
So
Yeah.
we have no idea what caused this air elemental.
Well, no.
to just sort of-
He appeared and then started casting a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that part. I was going to be so confused why this thing showed up and then just left. What a dick.
I want to rip the top off the pillar and look down inside.
Sure, you rip the top off the pillar. I won't make you roll. We're not under duress.
Look,
And-
he had a bunk bed.
You see inside on the floor are some little turbine metal fans that you get the feeling that's what he was using to rotate the wall and the floor. And it seems like the pillar itself also rotates because set into the wall were blades that look like it would pop out of the pillar, essentially like a giant blender.
That's awesome.
And if you inspect the exterior of the pillar, you can see that they're just very thinly mortared over to hide them from initial
Little
discovery.
nameplate that says Cuisinart.
Yep, little nameplate says Cuisinart.
Awesome.
Nutra Ninja.
Made in New
So-
Zealand.
Anything else?
Are we able to manually rotate the room?
It is extremely heavy.
Okay.
If you're inside the pillar, I mean, you could try it, but it's going to be tough.
Okay. Won't do that then. Did it look like there was any other door?
I was going to say there's the one door, but the room rotates. So let's bash the door so we can see if there's another corridor as we rotate the room.
Yeah.
That's the team meet way.
It's teammate way. So yeah, the door
And then
now.
just to
that's-
be
yeah.
sure, so I've got an immovable rod in my pack, so I'm gonna take it out and click it in place where that door should be, just as a marker,
in the
A
air.
so
reference.
we can tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say if you all work together, the door opens freely now that the room's not spinning, and right now it's lined up with just wall. You rip the door off because Bjorn's good at this. And if you all spend some time working together, it's difficult, but you can slowly start to rotate this room, and you don't find any signs of another door or passage along the walls.
Okay.
Other than the one back through the corridor, right?
Other than
Okay.
the one that you entered through.
Okay.
Is there anything down the base at the bottom beneath all the blades?
No, it doesn't seem to be. Those blades seem to be set into the floor.
Okay.
Anything on the ceiling above it?
You want to give me a perception test?
Yeah. Oh, that's not the right button.
I'm probably still just laying on the floor.
You're doing a bad job on perception test, Joe.
I
Yeah, you
know.
can stand up, Dan.
I
It's
did
fine.
an investigation.
Oh, no.
I don't
I'm just
know if
gonna
I should have done
roll
an
over
investigation.
and then just look up at the ceiling. And can I give you a perception test?
Sure,
also?
go for it. You see a section on the ceiling, a square right above the pillar, where the coloration's off a little bit.
I assume I'm literally just going like this, flopping over, right there.
Pretty much, yeah.
I will
gonna-
take my crowbar and try and pry that square tile.
Sure. It's like a wood insert that's been painted over and kind of mudded over to make it blend in. And you're able to spend a few minutes and you pry it open. And it opens up into the floor of a hallway.
And then a bunch of snakes fall out of it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
Sadly, no snakes.
Some asshole with a gun that shoots snakes.
Nice. Take a
Hey, wait,
second
we know
to
that
catch
asshole.
my breath.
Just open a trapdoor. The guy's like, pew, pew, pew.
I'll,
The snake's coming out of it.
levitate up. And
I'll reach my hands up and go,
Dan, one up. Dan, one up.
I'll take a second to use my second wind.
Okay.
For that.
So I don't know if you all see it. Switch over to another. You don't. How can I make you see this? I want this to be visible. There's a
Does Foundry have any support for like multiple layers of maps yet?
well, if you click on those little stairs right there that I put next to you, Joe.
Oh, okay. Yes, there's that.
That's where it opens up into that hallway.
Okay.
So yeah, people wanting to move along, just click on them stairs.
All right.
okay. I'm assuming someone's going to give me a ride.
Yeah, I'm sure you can figure. Oh, you can always just use the handholds that Bjorn punched into the column.
I'll still be
Yeah.
like 10 feet short.
You know what I realized? I forgot to click record on this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you could
No
download.
time like the present.
That's what VOD's for.
I don't know. You can always start now and say, things happened.
Nah, I'll figure
You
something
wouldn't
out.
believe what happened. It was the best game ever.
Just now on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The party fought a fart and climbed through a hole.
That's well, when you put it like that, Dan, that's you make it sound so much less, luxurious than it was.
We broke
we heard
wind
Tummy's
and
gurgling.
went along.
We broke wind.
So,
Literally.
let's see here. You find yourself in this corridor. The floor is covered with 5-foot yellow pavers, each inscribed with a strange symbol. The 10-foot wide passage continues 120 feet before turning south.
Do I recognize the symbols
Yeah.
on the pavers?
It's whatever that language has been in the rest of the dungeon. And you can read that the symbols say, Shalichia will rule again.
The hell she will.
But considering this place was built to like container,
Unless
they sure built it
democratically
with a lot
elected.
of pro-Talichia stuff.
To be clear, I'm not telling anybody what they say.
No, this is tagging. So like some of our cultists
Yeah.
came in and just basically tagged the place.
So as you're moving down this hallway, as you're walking, these pavers are lighting up. They're illuminating, like the Michael Jackson video.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's Billie Jean.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to levitate slightly above them and just
Okay.
coast.
That
Sure.
seems like a good idea.
Does anybody else here speak Infernal?
I mean, I could.
I know Deep Speech and Abyssal, but not Infernal.
Okay,
If I hear Infernal, I can mimic it.
because
Doesn't mean I know what it
think
is.
that's what we've been finding everything in around here.
Yeah.
Is
That is
Infernal.
true.
So I'm not telling them what they say. If anybody asks me what these pavers say, I'm saying it's a recipe for soup.
But they really like soup around here.
Oh, do I have a...
You mean to tell me it's a bad idea to read Infernal out loud without knowing what it says beforehand?
I'm not answering that question either. I just get really excited if you ask.
That's
Okay.
what the hallway looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the plan?
Everybody else is apparently going to fly down the corridor, and I'm just going to stomp down it like a ding dong.
Now, if
Playing
you want,
hopscotch on the soup recipe.
let's let Meat Suit do the stomping first.
Okay. Meat Suit doesn't have any problems.
Okay.
Makes it all the way
Let's
down.
follow Mitsu's path.
Makes it down to the corner where it turns to the right, and there's a door.
Oh no. My arch nemesis.
Mhm.
Bane of all hallway travelers. Door.
No. I'm just so suspicious of that hall.
That's fair. But Meat Suit makes it down.
Okay.
Do the floor tiles like stay lit, or
Yeah.
do they fade out after a while?
They stay lit.
If you step on one a second time, does it go off?
No.
Perfect.
If you clap, does it go off?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Nice. I don't know. I'm suspicious. but nothing
Okay,
seems to
Talicia,
happen.
turn the lights off, please.
No response. Oh, yeah.
Shall we
Adam's got a
continue
good
on?
suggestion.
Yes. I should totally eat the hallway. That makes sense.
Why let the hallway eat you when you can eat the hallway?
Have a light snack.
Hey.
Oh my.
All
Well
right.
then, we know how we handle these sorts of things.
Badly.
Bjorn is our resident locksmith.
Locksmith.
Bjorn, you want to go down there and rip this door open?
Yeah, I guess so. I want to try and do it so that I'm not standing right in front of the door once
Sure.
ripped.
You're an experienced adventurer. It's not a problem. So, I'll let you all move your tokens down. But Bjorn, as you throw the door open, nothing happens. You look inside, and it opens to reveal an immense natural cavern. Let me get rid of that door so you all can actually see what's in there.
Filled with bones, apparently.
Yep.
Better than an unnatural cavern, I guess.
It's 80 feet wide, about 120 feet long, bathed in a hellish crimson glow. Now, immediately in front of the door is a 3-foot deep pile of bleached bones extending from wall to wall for at least 50 feet in front of you, spilling into a huge open pit. Thousands must have died to create such a huge pile of bones. The stench of
Lord
death.
Var, are you down there?
The stench of death is intermingled with sulfur. You can kind of look in, and you can see this pit looks about like 40 feet deep, 50 feet across. To the southeast, situated on a ledge about 10 feet above the floor, is the source of the light, a small lava stream. The lava tumbles off the ledge like a sluggish waterfall before exiting into a sinkhole in the floor. Now, the lava is what's given off this light, revealing a shadowy form of a door on the southern wall. So it explains it, but pretty much straight across, you can see a door on the far side.
Okay.
So what's the plan?
So the bones are piled up 50 feet, and so that's a drop down to the floor here, 50 feet.
Yeah, I don't have the bone tokens going out far enough.
Right. But it's kind of a slope, right? It's not like a wall of bones.
Right, it is a slope. Yeah.
So I've got this large shield.
You gonna surf it?
I'm gonna go bone surfing.
Sure. Well, as
That's
you're getting
amazing.
your shield ready, a huge draconic head breaches from the lip of the pit.
Oh,
Its eyes glow with sickly green radiance, and its head is enshrouded with wrappings torn in pieces to reveal rotting scale hide underneath. The pungent stench of spices is apparent as the massive creature lifts its body above the pit's threshold, its tattered funeral wrappings loosely clinging to its muscled hide. And I've got a handout.
It's upon your doom.
Dracolich. This is
Well,
awesome.
that's it's boss and terrifying.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What up, guys? I'm sure that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Mi casa es su casa.
Forever.
So yeah, it's
Forever.
right as you're about to launch is when this dragon pops its head up. Do you go through with your surfing?
I do, but I'll pull out True Death
Oh,
and cast that lesser globe of invulnerability on myself as I surf down towards him.
fantastic.
I cast a spell on. I want to cast haste on Bert as he's going to do that.
Okay, you cast your haste. Bert, you get the opening volley.
Awesome. So I'll rage. My last rage of the until I can sleep again. So you want me just to do an attack? Is that what you're saying?
Go ahead and take your full action. Your movement's sliding down this thing. You've got haste on you, so you've got an additional attack action.
Oh wow. Okay.
And a +2 to AC.
Oh, okay. So yeah, go ahead and rage. And I don't know if you programmed it all in, so I'm just going to do the attack roll with True Death and see what happens.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't work.
I don't think I programmed it in. It was a +5 longsword, so make your attack.
You're not going to use the +10 diplomacy instead?
Greetings, sir. What a lovely pile of bones you have.
Do you have a moment for me to tell you about the... No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do a roll then. So you said it's a +5,
Yeah.
Oh my
plus
gosh.
5, and I've got a plus.
So 5 proficiency, 5 for the swords. That's 10, and then whatever your strength bonus is.
Is it the first number or the second number? There's 2 numbers underneath strength.
The modifier is on the left, I think.
So yours going
It's
to be a
probably like
+9.
+9.
Plus
So
9.
you got like a +19 to hit.
Yep. And is there additional for raging to hit?
Should be a +2. No. Oh, it's +2 to damage. Is that
Yeah.
right?
You can do reckless attack to attack with advantage, but not a direct bonus.
Well, heck yeah. We're going to do that.
Or prevent vulnerability. I mean,
Yeah.
You're surfing
All right.
down bones to attack a lich dragon. It's pretty reckless as is.
Yeah.
27.
Think
Yeah.
that hits.
27 definitely hits.
All
Give me
right.
some
So how much
damage.
damage does this thing do?
It's a D8 base, so it'll be D8 +5 plus your strength modifier plus whatever damage you get for that. Raging's a +2.
9 plus 2. And I also get extra damage. Is it 2 extra dice of the weapon? Sorry, it's been a bit.
I don't think so. I think
sorry.
it's just a D8 +5. Let me take a look at the.
Yeah, you get a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels of barbarian.
just kill it. Just in one shot. Just kill it. True Death. And then it died.
Yeah, there's more to it, but I can't.
You
look
get
at the
like
charts right
you
now.
get bonus dice of damage on a crit.
Oh, is that what it is on a crit?
Yeah.
Okay. So 18 for the first strike, and I'm raging. So I'm also going to it's knock down
Oh, wow.
and a lightning bolt as well.
I
Yeah.
like it.
DC 17.
Okay.
To keep from being knocked down.
DC
fly no
17,
matter
that's
the
a
size?
strength save.
Yeah.
Got a 16.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay.
You knocked the dragon down.
How much damage was that again? 18?
Now there's more coming, and then
Okay.
another 3d6 for the lightning strike. So another 10 points of damage.
28 damage. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's just my first strike.
Yeah.
Let me get that recorded. Okay, go ahead.
You got this.
Is there any way just to go back and re-roll that again? No, +5 plus.
If you just hit up on your keyboard, it should cycle through your previous rolls.
You just hit what? Sorry.
The up arrow,
The up arrow.
I think.
All right. A 30.
Oh my!
Oh, and that's
God.
crit, so double damage.
Oh, boy.
And this is where you'll get your bonus dice of damage too. So like an extra 2d8 on top of all the other stuff.
So roll regular, double it, and then a 2d8 before it's doubled, or after it's doubled.
After it's doubled,
After it's
Yeah.
doubled. Okay, so here's the regular 19 doubled.
38.
And only another 3 points.
So that doubled on the 19 is
That's crazy.
Okay.
How many attacks do you naturally have?
2, so I get 1 extra.
Yep.
Good God.
It's fantastic.
He's already prone too if that fell into anything.
That would have given you
and-
Just gives you
advantage.
advantage?
You already got
Oh, well.
advantage, so
Yeah, and then again, lightning strike, another 8 points. And here's my third attack. A 27 over.
that is a hit. Yeah,
You should re-roll. Oh, that does have
it did do
advantage.
the advantage. Yeah.
All right, so 20 points of damage
Damn.
and another 13 points from the lightning strike.
Okay, that's a
And
lot of
it's
damage, and it's prone. Wow.
yes,
Wow.
so awesome.
So I'm surfing down on my shield.
You just like launch off and just
Yes, exactly.
I
If,
sprinkle some haste on
No,
you.
and at the end of it, I do the kick up so that the shield comes back onto my arm.
Yep.
so
I assume
cool.
you like just lift your foot up as
Yep.
the shield slides under and then
Yep.
you stomp it down. And
All this time looking for pants, we should have had sunglasses for that.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Let's do initiative. So Bjorn, you're way down there next to this thing now.
Was a hell of an opener.
Oh God, I only got a 7.
don't worry, I'll probably.
All
do
right,
this.
finish him, Bjorn.
How long does haste last?
Just the one turn.
It lasts.
It's concentration. It can go for a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it lasts 1 minute.
Yeah,
So-
it's 10 rounds of Bert
Yeah.
getting to do 3 attacks and murdering the hell out of this thing.
And does true death have any other effect on the undead?
I did not know.
Okay. It's just got a cool name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Adam, that looks like that was a grand total of 84 damage.
Yeah, I was about there.
Does it look like it took 84 damage?
Yes.
Okay. It wasn't just being healed by a true death.
Oh God,
man.
yeah.
So Cicada, you're up first.
Well, I suppose I'll step onto some of these bones here,
Sure.
and then I'll pull out a longbow and shoot at this guy.
Sure.
He is prone, so I do have advantage. Yes.
Actually, with ranged weapons on prone creatures, you don't.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the flip. It's melee gets advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. 12's a miss. Anything else?
dang.
Then we move to Silas.
All right. I'll move in a little bit, enough so that I can be in range to bravely send forth my meat suit instead of myself, because that's what heroes do. And if it's on the ground, this is going to be awesome. I don't know how to roll with advantage. Maybe
We'll
I
just roll
right-click
it
it?
twice. I don't know. I say just roll it twice and we'll take the higher.
Okay. All right. So first attack.
27's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh
you know
my
what? I'll
God.
keep that one. I'm happy with that.
Okay, cool.
The 20.
28 damage. 9 is a
Four.
miss.
But fortunately, it's advantage.
19
Oh my
is a
God.
hit.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Okay. Then we'll do the third attack.
26 is a hit.
All right. And then I'm going to spend one of
78
my
damage.
I'm going to spend an Unleash Incarnation. And then I'll do an extra attack.
24 is a hit.
Okay.
93 damage, I think.
Holy crap. 2 28s, 22, and a 25.
103.
Oh, did I? Okay, I missed.
Anything else, Silas?
I think I'm happy
Yes,
with that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
103
Yes, it is. 103.
Grimgar.
Gosh, I don't even do anything. No.
You just like clap. You're like, good shot.
Wow. This good.
Just kind of stand on your tiptoes, like, oh.
Give it an Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow. I think they got this. I mean, let me get my little toolbar unhidden here. Is anybody moving their tokens or?
Well, Silas just sent up Meat Suit.
Okay, I don't see into the room yet, so I'll have to move either way, I guess. But
Yeah. So like I would be here-ish.
okay,
Okay.
I just need to get to
Okay. So I would actually need to be probably more like there.
there.
There
Oops,
you go.
somehow I'm moving meat suit. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, I'm just gonna come right on up here. Use two movement actions, and I'm gonna do my channel divinity
Ow.
That
because I haven't
one-
done it yet.
It's so good.
Okay, go ahead and hit it.
So it's just an effect. So anybody who's within 30 feet of me gets 1d6 plus 15 temporary hit points every turn.
It's amazing. That is by far like the best player.
Wait,
Okay.
how many?
D6 plus 15 temp
20.
HP every round.
20 temp HP.
Him, when he pops that, it makes the party so hard to kill with direct damage.
So sadly, Eddie and Joe, you two are out of range.
That's fine. They're not likely to be targeted anyways.
So it's an extra 20 HP?
Yeah, it's
20
temp HP, so it
20
stacks on
temp.
top of.
Yeah.
So you lose from that before you lose from real health.
Mhm.
Wow, that means Meat Suit has 21 hit points.
So
Oh,
nice. So yeah, Bert, on your character sheet underneath the 140, there's a little temp box. You can just put that
Yep, I
20
see
in
it.
there. Yeah. Okay. The
It technically
Knights.
says any creature, so I made sure to I can pick a different benefit, but per creature, I think. But I just kept him out of it.
Cool. All right. The Knight, you're up.
How far is this thing from me? Because I can't see it.
It is about 70 feet.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and move down here. There it is. Okay, I can see it now. Move down here next to Silas. Well,
You have to end your turn in the sphere to get the benefit.
So the Knight, at
You
the end of your
know-
turn, you'll get the 20 temp.
oh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna throw my dagger. I think that's what I'll do.
Sounds good.
Good gosh.
23 to
So I
hit.
think-
25 damage.
Yeah. Now, okay, yeah, because it's range because I'm throwing it. So 25 damage for that.
Wow.
I'll go ahead and get my sneak attack in as well.
Sure.
That's just a 6. That sucks, but
Free damage.
there's 6
Every little
for that.
bit?
Yeah, free damage. And then I'll use my bonus action to summon my knife back to my hand,
Sure.
and then I will throw it once again.
Okay. Go ahead. 31 is a
31 to
hit.
hit. 24 damage.
Actually, I think, yeah. Wow. That's crazy amounts of damage. And then we're back to Bjorn.
okay. With 3 attacks. All right. Same thing. I'm just going around him and trying to beat him up some. I don't have the advantage this time on the roll.
It's
He's on the
prone.
ground. You do.
He's prone. So
Hasn't
he
Not
Yeah,
even
didn't
had a
get
turn yet.
And
Yeah.
plus, as a barbarian, you can always do that if you want to.
Oh.
But the thing is, if you choose to do it, the reckless attack, people get advantage to attack you too. So it's a trade-off. But
Yeah.
since he's
Just
prone,
by
you can
reading
get
it, it
the-
says it's the first attack of a. But it's fine. I'm not going to recklessly attack this time.
I mean, it doesn't matter because he's prone.
Yep.
So
yeah, you get
So
a
Yeah,
free
20.
25's it. Yeah.
It's hits. Okay. +5 +9 +6 +3 and plus. So 25 points of damage.
Mm.
Lightning strike again.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Stop. He's already dead.
Already dead again.
You all slay the Draco Lich in the first goddamn round of combat. Oh my gosh. He didn't even get a turn. I didn't get to layer actions. I didn't get anything. You just. And I was using the stats of an adult red dragon beefed up.
Oh man.
There's just a party of assholes standing around this guy, kicking him in the
Yeah,
face.
exactly.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, guys, let him be.
Oh man.
Guess there aren't any bones that resemble us in this pile.
Once defeated, the Draco Lich's chest begins to glow with a very bright crimson light.
stab it with true death, probably.
That sounds like a good idea.
Don't you think about coming
as
back
it
ever again?
starts
Yeah.
to glow, can I cast anti-magic field on myself and stand next to it?
Sure. Nothing
I do
happens.
Does
Well,
it
that's
stop
the point.
glowing?
As intended.
I stabbed the glow with true death.
How close is that anti-magic field? What's the range on it?
I'm standing next to it, and it's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, as you stand next to it, the glow starts to die down.
All right.
Okay, before anything happens, I'm gonna summon my knife back to my hand. I
It
want that
lasts
back.
for 1 hour.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hike up my robe and just kind of tiptoe around. I'm like, oh, pardon me, excuse me.
I'm gonna ask the party, like, help me sift through whatever we think is magic in here and just pull this
Just
corpse
crack
apart.
bones open.
Oh yeah, you rip it open. Inside, you find a ruby about the size of a pineapple, roughly hewn into the shape of a heart.
Oh, good God.
I think
It's another
that's our
pocket
culprit.
Levi.
Let's smash it.
Stab it with true death.
Yeah. This isn't something that we need to find, right? From all the riddles we've been
Open
given. Okay, yeah.
I don't know about any riddles. I haven't been.
Let's just attack it with the true death.
Sure, you set it on the ground, you smash it with true death, breaks into pieces. It is destroyed. Now, one thing I will say, while you're all next to the edge of this pit that this dragon was in, you see that it is littered with coins and gems.
Oh,
Well,
good
naturally.
payday.
So I'm just gonna.
What else can we throw in that bag of holding in that efficient
Quiver.
quiver?
Yeah.
Right there is how much money you find.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I can afford pants.
A lot of pants.
My knees buckle a little bit, and I drop to the ground and utter something really inappropriate and infernal.
Wow.
Man, that's
My
one hell of
amp-
a cooking recipe.
For the first time ever, you guys see my int blush.
Yeah.
I think we can all afford pants now.
So many pants.
Good ones.
Just use some string and make some platinum pants.
I'm gonna walk away from the. I'm gonna take like a chunk of that smashed ruby and walk away from the rest of them,
It's not
so it
glowing.
leaves the field.
Yeah,
Okay.
not glowing.
And as I walk away from the corpse, it's not glowing either.
Nope.
Cool.
So looking around the room, you see this lava waterfall over in one corner. But setting up here in the top, there is a dais with 4 uneven steps, and at the top is a vertical black metallic structure, kind of circular in shape, 10 feet in diameter, set on a stone plinth. Its inky surface is etched with strange electrum sigils. And then also there's a door.
Oh.
What do the symbols say? You with the book learning.
Joe, if you want to give me an Arcana test,
Yeah.
decipher it.
I think I have that. Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh.
31.
No, you know what they say.
This is actually the etching for a
Oddly enough, another recipe for soup.
no, a transplanar portal.
Oh.
By simply touching this, it is a one-way teleportation to the Underdark.
One way.
Okay. I'm going to
One way.
relay that. Don't touch that. You'll get stuck in the Underdark and I won't be able to help you because I'm sure it's not Al touching that.
Door it is.
Door it is.
Okay.
Would you care to pick? Oh, I drug your character instead, Bjorn. Sorry.
Pick the lock.
I was just so excited for you to go pick the lock.
Yep.
Okay.
Just put my shield in front of me and just.
Not a problem. There's a gap. Door opens up, revealing a hallway. Hallway continues down for a little ways and then turns to the left.
Tag in meat suit.
Yeah.
This is the way. Gosh, I totally wasted that channel divinity.
Well, the thing is, we all still get that temp HP, and it would have stayed up long enough that everybody could have gotten at least one roll of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if everybody in the party has like an extra 20 HP or something, that's
It's still valuable.
Yeah.
still good. And you get to do it again because you can do it twice before a rest.
I can
Okay.
do it twice every short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
amazing.
Super cool. As Meat Suit makes it to the door, you stand before an immense metal gates. 2 enormous doors, each 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, are engraved with stunning mythological scene. In the bottom left corner, an old drow wizard and a fierce, beautiful woman with large, feathery wings stand on opposite sides of a bed, both facing to the right, where there stands a demonic-looking drow woman wielding a powerful magical sword. Then the narrative enlarges into an enormous battle scene spanning 20 feet in width of the 2 doors. It shows an army of drow, devils, orcs, hobgoblins, led by the same demonic drow woman, wielding the powerful magical sword at the front of her army. An army is invading a forested elven city, cloaked in shadows, burning it to the ground and slaughtering a force of defending elves. High in the sky near the top of the door scenes are the faces of the gods who seem awed and aghast at the spectacle before them. And then let me show you the picture.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
She looks nice.
Yep.
Classy.
So it's up.
Like a set of double doors.
Set of double doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just want to go pick the locks?
Question though. None of us have rested in a while.
You want to hole up here and take a long rest?
Or a short rest?
Up to you guys.
I mean, I'm
but-
assuming there's not a lot of things that would typically come intruding into the Draco Lich's room.
Yeah.
Like it's a gross
Especially
room.
not when we get to rest in a magnificent mansion that I get to put anywhere that I want.
Wow.
We can
That's awesome.
sleep in the piles of
So
gold.
somebody,
We're all just
as you
gonna chill
guys
out in the
mentioned that
mansion
it's time to
before the
take a
boss
rest,
fight.
I just clap my hands and walk through this tiny rift that opens in the wall. I'm like, come inside.
Yeah, with that,
Can-
you're all able to safely take a long rest.
It's amazing.
Everybody piles into Joe's tiny rift.
Yep.
Whatever that
So-
means.
That gives us back maximum HP.
Yep.
I forget.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And all my rages come back. Yay!
We're catered by staff. It's great.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a masseuse on staff? I got a little twinge.
Yes. There's probably an unseen servant that can do that.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Is the sword in the door at all like true death, perhaps, or something? Or is it like the other one that we have? There's two swords, the evil one and the good one.
Yeah, if you take a few moments to inspect this sword etched on the door, yeah, it's a spitting image of true death.
Oh, but the bad person has it.
Yeah.
That can't be good. We've reforged true death, and now we're bringing it to the person we were trying to kill.
With it? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No way this will go wrong. We're good people, right?
Well, I'm glad I get ethereal back. So
Yeah. Hey, we get to, chill out in a mansion. Or
Yeah.
Does the mansion stay here? Because we can just shovel all of this gold into your mansion.
I think it expels everything at the end of the spell. I don't think it's. I'll have to check the
So
specifics of it.
if we take a dump in your palace,
Then it will slide out the wall.
Ew.
No.
Oh,
So
no.
in the morning, like with absolutely no subtlety, Silas would just kind of pony up next to Grimgar and kind of elbow him. So, what are you thinking for breakfast? Maybe
We'll cook it by the magma fire.
Maybe a feast.
A hero's feast.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's been the savior of this adventure so far.
It has been. And honestly, I think at this point, like Silas just anticipates that as part of the daily routine.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like,
Yeah.
starting every day with a feast is just like,
buff me up. Come on.
Yeah.
you have bought his undying loyalty if you cast a magical feast every morning.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's worth it.
It
Long
technically
rest.
says only the creatures get expelled.
Oh,
So
hey.
your deuce goes with it to a trans-dimensional septic tank.
The transdimensional third.
That unseen servant's cleaning that out somewhere behind the scenes while we're
dimension.
fighting.
The third dimension.
It's like, can't you guys
Oh,
eat some
and-
bran once in a while? Come on.
It also contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Jesus.
Okay. I am going to test that.
This bomb buffet.
Yeah.
Silas has eaten somewhere around 855 courses.
Yeah.
Well, so it's not fair though because meat suit ate half of that.
Right.
That's where the calories are going. Man, he's got it good.
Oh, let me roll the
All right,
2d10 for.
Utility wizard for the win.
Utility wizards are amazing.
Oh, that's low. We only get 4 HP.
Oh,
Oh,
I did forget. I do have a bag of holding, so we just shove all that coins in there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Okay,
carry it
there you
out
go.
easily enough. There we go.
that one as well.
And just because I'll take the dragon's head, put it in there.
Oh yeah. Why not?
Mhm. Yeah.
We probably want to like spend a moment and go over, this true death business again.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like, are we doing the wrong thing?
It's like, are we just bringing the person the thing that they wanted?
I mean, it sure looks that way.
meanwhile, I'm just like resting like Bill Burr on a stack of Walter White's money. Just
I mean, we could like re-break it.
Yeah, but what if we needed to actually end this person?
That could be the case.
I mean, and we're only told that this person's evil. I mean,
Mhm.
And to be fair, she still looks alive on the door there. This
I mean,
may be the relic that's left over from when she was still alive, which is why I can kill her.
I don't know about that.
Plus, it's a really cool sword, and I want to see him do more stabbing.
It is really cool.
The
That is a
lightning
really
was
cool
great.
sword.
Okay. So you
Right.
finish your rest? Are you moving
we
through?
should have a plan in case that's bad, though.
Okay.
Lava.
Well, it's a lich, right? And liches have phylacteries. Maybe we find a phylactery and dispel the magic on it.
What if we have the phylactery
Oh,
right now?
hmm.
You educated folk can tell that or not?
No, I mean I can't.
If I hit it with an identify, would it tell me that?
Yes, identify is automatic, so I'm going to want you to roll me your spell casting test because this, what it's got, it's, yeah.
Right.
I can add column
Uh,
anymore.
so would that be? Do you want me to just make an Arcana?
Yes, so if you, I believe, I need to click the right tool. You go on your spell book. Oh, it doesn't show it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go to your spell book, bottom left. Spell DC's 21, spell attack mods 11. So give me a
Okay.
D20 plus 11.
D20 plus 11. That's the same as my Arcana.
Okay.
So I'll just roll that.
Oh my
31.
god.
All right.
So you spend a little bit of time studying this sword and the mystical energy swirling around it. And it's got some exterior glyphs on it that you realize are kind of masking, giving it a false magical aura. Deeper beneath that, you sense intense evil magical energies in this sword.
Cast it into the fire.
I mean, I could dispel it, right?
You could try.
Use your anti-magic
Good try.
field.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
anti-magic
destroy
field,
magic, though.
it suppresses it while in the field. So otherwise, I would have shredded all my items.
Yes, I too have anti-magic field.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a dispel magic on it, if that's okay with everyone. I'm pretty sure this is a trap.
Yeah, out here. I'll hand the sword over here.
Oh, well, if it might be a trap, I'll cast find
Like my-
traps on it.
Well,
This is the presence of
yeah.
any trap within range that's within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator.
Oh, nice.
So I can't
Wow.
determine what it is, but I can determine if there is one.
Sure, if you want to give it a go.
No, that's it. I
It's
just
just an automatic.
yeah
It just
yeah.
finds traps.
Yeah, yes.
yeah that's trapped.
Do we just want to
Okay.
stick it in the lava?
Well, what's the range that I can do to spell magic on? I can do it from 120 feet away. So I could put it like
Let's go back out into the cavernous room.
Just kind of
Yeah.
clink.
Yeah, let's do that.
Put it in the money pit.
No, we don't want to destroy the money. Our wealth.
We already grabbed all the money out of it. So
Yeah,
Yes.
it's all in the bag.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So we'll
Assuming
just
first
use that
hour
as
of our
like
rest
a
was shoveling
little
money.
blast pit. And right. So I'll
Are
go
we
back
sure
out.
we want to do this? Are we sure we want to get rid of it?
I
Hang on
mean,
just a
I
second. I will
don't
cast
trust.
casting protection from evil on myself. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't trust any item that's been masked, especially one that when unmasked is evil. I kind of want to destroy it. So I want to stand like here on the corner and then put the item like right there and then hit it with my dispel magic.
Hit the dirt.
Sure. You cast Dispel Magic. Go ahead and roll it.
Yep. I don't know. Does this roll? What? Oh, that didn't do the. What does it say?
Oh, it's based on the
10.
spell slot you use.
Yeah, DC
the-
plus 10. Spell level. Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
You tell me
So I
one.
have to roll.
Yeah.
I have to roll. So
Yeah. So another D20 plus that 11.
Ooh.
You don't dispel it. In fact, you do trigger the trap.
great.
Let's see. You need to make me a con save.
Is it considered a spell
Yes.
that I'm being hit with? Because I get resistance against all magic effects. So let's do this. I think I get advantage on it. Yeah, advantage against spells and magical effects. So you said Constitution save?
Constitution.
Constitution. Where is that at? You roll that under.
If you hover under the 2+ numbers underneath your Constitution, it should
Oh,
be the
save.
one on the right. Yeah.
There we go.
You said you got advantage on that, right?
Yep.
Okay. You fail your save. As you
Okay.
try to dispel this magic, a giant skeletal, ghostly hand comes out of it and
Okay.
darts directly towards you, dealing you 66 necrotic damage.
So it's halves from spells and then it's halves from necrotic.
Okay, so that's what, 33, 15, 16 damage?
And then I can take up to 35 damage before I feel it. So that gets subtracted from my little bubble.
Okay.
And then I
Wow.
get hit by a temp HP first before that bubble, right? But that's only 4. So you said 16?
It's not actually temp HP.
It just increases
not?
your max HP.
It increases your max HP.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's actually
Yeah.
healable HP at this point.
Ah, well, cool. So I take that out of that little bubble.
Cool. Okay. That attempt to dispel the sword's magic fails.
I
Let's-
heard lava
try
works
again.
good.
You want to try again?
Yep. It's a low level spell, so I'll hit it again. There we go.
Holy crap.
How do you keep hitting so many?
I
nat
don't
20s?
know.
Ridiculous.
So I want to share a little bit of information here. True Death was in fact the phylactery.
Ah.
Sweet.
Good job, Grimgar.
As further down the tunnel, you hear this terrifying shriek as everything starts to shake.
Oh.
Oh no.
And then the shriek,
Uh,
yeah, everything. And the shriek slowly fades to a wail and then gutters out.
They almost had us. Did the shaking stop?
No, it's still going. The magic that
Oh,
was
we got to get out of here.
the magic that was holding this dungeon
So the
together.
Dark.
We just
we don't need that. I can teleport. I can teleport all of us.
Oh,
We don't
good.
need that. Yeah. So, do we want to check the final room real quick to see if
We
there's anything
should
worth
check.
doing?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
If you can
should
take
Kick
have
the
the
not
doors
been there.
down and book it.
yeah. I can.
Smash stone
I
door
can
with hammer.
Guys, it is time for the fastest looting of our
I was
lives.
gonna say, smash and grab, smash and grab.
Smash and grab.
We'll go ahead and retrieve the now non-magical True Death too, just for fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can keep it. We can keep it on a wall.
We
in
are
our-
so
above
going
our-
to buy an inn after this and just display all this crap on the
Yes,
walls.
it's just gonna go above like a fireplace, and people are gonna be like, "That's not the real True Death." And be lucky. Well, I mean,
It's not anymore.
not anymore.
So as you throw these doors open, it's a huge hall about 60 feet wide, 100 feet long. Smooth black floors extend about 30 feet beyond the door. Beyond this area is this giant open pit bathed in a soft reddish glow from below that shrouds the room in flickering illumination. Suspended over the pit on thick black chains. Let me show you a picture. Right there.
Oh, that
God
is.
damn.
On thick black chains is a small ebony metallic fortress, 30 feet high with a flat roof, crenellated battlements. Single door on the first floor provides entrance, and all the sides appear to be riddled with arrow slits. There's 8 taut chains suspending the fortress and spanning the hellish pit. They're attached to these massive metal rings sunk into the cavern walls. There's no bridge to the fortress doorway. Initially, I was supposed to read that standing on the roof is a single lithe figure holding a dusky, gnarled staff clad in a black cloak, parted to reveal her curvaceous form. However, her rotting ebony skin betrays her appearance, as do the leathery wings sprouting from her back and curved black horns nestled among her wild bone-white hair. Instead, you see the now disintegrating, like someone Thanos snapped, the Devil Lich, as she drifts into dust.
Screw you.
Well, I
Frank,
think that's
you
going to take a
never-
little bit longer to loot than we have time for. So,
We have the gold, we have the platinum, we have the sword. Let's beat it.
Yeah.
huddle around, everyone.
So, yeah.
And on
You-
3, go team, go.
Yeah. You all make your escape through teleportation. You vanquished the vile Chalicia with the destruction of her sword, or the demagication of her sword. You complete the
So
deed that was
ridiculous.
left unfinished centuries ago. Surface can now rest easy now that the diabolic plans of the Devil Lich and her minions have at long last been put to rest. Congratulations, you all slayed the Devil Lich without having to fight her.
Way to go, Grimgar. Good call.
I'm a
And
little
then-
It's
disappointed.
a little anticlimactic, but you got the job done.
Every team meet needs at least one brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Van Rolls. God, so many nat 20s on your Arcana stuff.
know.
Good lord.
Because
We're all
pretty
just
lucky.
looking at Joe like, but Smash Monster.
Yeah.
but yeah, her
But we don't have to.
But
She-
Smash.
she was magically bound to that castle, that thing suspending. So what she needed is someone of a good alignment to bring her the sword, and then her binding would have broken. She would
Did
have
we
her
actually
Mm.
have anyone of good alignment?
sword. Oh, you are.
No, not
Yeah,
that.
that's true. Yeah.
You are, and Dan is.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I think I am too.
No, you're neutral.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is neutral except for Jake.
Right, I'm true neutral. There we go.
Cicada's chaotic evil.
Yeah.
You're funny.
So that's it. We've
So we got away with a ton of money.
What was
Holy cow.
the dragon gonna do?
Not a
do you mean?
goddamn thing.
it was just a
Not a
guardian.
damn
It was just
thing.
going to fight you.
No, what was it?
Down, boy.
What was it going to do when it was glowing?
Nothing.
Really? Okay.
That's the thing.
mean-
Chalicia and her
Uh,
minions hid so much stuff in this dungeon to give off false things. The problem is you came in so late, the party just skipped over all that crap. Like there's no one was like,
no one's detecting magic.
there was so much in this dungeon that had false like magical signatures on it.
And that's where Team Meat shines.
Yeah, like
Puzzles.
you bypass so many, red herrings just by not being able to comprehend them.
Rock beats magic.
It's like whenever you're making a character for Call of Cthulhu and you're
Well,
like,
I
I'm going
fell
to play
for
the
that one.
illiterate dude.
Yeah.
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 All right. Good game, everyone.
Little did they know the strongest idiots on the face of the earth would come into this dungeon.
Yeah. What is it? Intelligence is nothing, but strength is through the roof.
Yeah.
Just push through.
Was there anything waiting for us on the other side of that teleport of the Underdark?
Oh, you would have been in a Drow City.
Oh, God.
And that would have been GG.
We
for that
would have
character.
fought the whole Drow nation.
We
Yeah.
probably would've-
We would have
That's
taken
like-
some of the population down a notch, but I don't know about all of them.
So if you would have checked
would've
out
been sacrificed.
the magma flow, it was also a portal to the elemental plane of fire.
Oh, really?
So you could have activated that and
Why not?
Died.
Why
in
not?
death. Would it have destroyed the sword?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Elemental lava from the plane of fire would have evaporated the
Look,
sword.
This is the best case scenario
Then we
because
wouldn't
now
have a
we
trophy.
have the artifact.
now you have the
Literally
artifact.
have
Doesn't
a-
do anything, but you
Right, but we have a mantelpiece. We have a trophy.
True,
Right.
I mean,
very
this,
true.
Yeah.
what we need to do is we need to open an inn in a tavern, and then
Yeah.
put the dragon head on the wall
Didn't
with
Bert-
the sword right between the eyes.
Yeah, I think that's why Bert took those things to latch
Yes.
onto him. Yeah.
And I'd like to think now that the person who set us on this adventure, or the two people who set us on this adventure, were Quarter Pounder and McChicken.
There you
Yes.
Now we have additions to their restaurant.
go. Okay. All right. Well, that's the curse of or Crypt of the Devil Lich. You've all defeated the Devil Lich, big heroes, got your trophies, got a boatload of money. Yeah, that's it.
Literally.
A lot of cash.
So I believe that in 2 weeks here on Danger Strangers, Bert's going to be taking the captain's chair. It's going to be running us through some Lankmar.
GCC Linkmar.
Yeah, so brand new Lankmar mini campaign coming to you. Yeah, I don't
Hot
know.
and fresh or something.
Hot and fresh. That's what I got. Let's do some plugs.
Be
Bert,
something.
you want to lead us off?
Yeah, when I'm not what are the kobold minions of Chuck here, running my own stream at Steam Steel Murder at twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We run first edition D&D on Tuesdays, BX on Fridays, Sundays toss up. We're doing a long running Shadowrun game with various systems, and Gamma World second edition tomorrow. And check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com.
There you go.
Over a decade worth of good stuff on there.
Very cool. Defenders of Cobalt, that's where you can usually find the rest of us. Wednesdays, we got an ongoing Pathfinder second edition campaign. Every other Thursday, we got Watercolors and Warriors, our Ghibli-inspired 5th ed campaign. This coming Friday, Joe's running us through another one-shot playtest of the system he's making. And then after that, for every Friday, we'll be doing Shadowrun. Every other Saturday, we're doing Forbidden Lands, and also on that same day, so the opposite Saturdays of this. That's Forbidden Lands at 1 p.m. and The Darkest House at 9 p.m. So we got a bunch of stuff. You can also find a bunch of us over on the Lollygaggers on Mondays and some Thursdays. Is that right, Jeremy? Or is that Tuesdays?
On Thursdays on Garblight Games, we're doing Delta Green.
There you go. Very cool. A lot of stuff. We beat it. You guys did it. Fantastic job.
You're
I've
so cheap.
never seen a dragon go down so easy in my life.
Oh,
That was
man.
absolutely amazing.
That was just merciless.
Yeah.
It was great.
We beat the Devil Lich's minion to death with her own sword, then killed her by making her sword useless.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, we killed both bosses with the same weapon.
Yeah, you
The same
did.
sword.
Excellent.
I'm still just astounded that you dispelled that.
It was crazy. It was an amazing roll.
What was the check needed to actually beat that?
With the levels, so the base was a 19, but the Devil Lich had some additional protection things on it, so I was shooting for a 23.
Okay.
It's still fairly high.
Okay. That's pretty high. That's good.
So that 31 just sailed
Blew it.
right past it.
Right.
Got it.
So the lesson here is always bring a ringer in at the end of the campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it
Yes.
is.
Abjuration wizard support is the best.
Yeah.
Very, very useful, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep. None of us would have been able to read into the sword otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have gotten yourselves accidentally banished, and that would have, you know.
That would have been great.
Also that, yeah.
No one could have
Yeah.
tanked
Yeah.
Finger of Death as well as you could have either, Joe.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, because so I have a racial trait of reduction, half damage to necrotic, and then because of Abjuration Wizard and the robes I'm wearing, I get advantage on spells and then half damage from all spells and magical effects. So
That's amazing.
Very cool.
that worked.
All right. Well, we're signing off. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks for more Danger Strangers, where Bert's going to run us through some Linkmar. It's going to be a blast.
Yes.
I'm excited. So
Mhm.
anyway, till we see then, I can't do my normal sign off because they said it's inappropriate for this stream. So we'll just catch you later.
Stay stimulated, stay illuminated, and support your local businesses.
There you go.
There you go.
Good
There
job.
we go.
All right. Later, everyone.